In today's video, I'll be talking about 20 things that I've learned in 27 years. I believe that something I have to say here would help and inspire you. So if you'd like to get inspired for your life, then keep watching. Without wasting any time, so let's just dive right into it. So the first things first I have to say is that life is a journey. Just mind yours, okay? So just be aware that your journey is your journey. Don't look at anybody else. Even if things are not working for you or you feel like people are having more than you do, just focus on what your own journey is, and trust me, you would have peace of mind. Okay, one lesson would be that if you truly want it, you can have it. Okay, so I do know that we like to make excuses for ourselves, like sometimes we are fearful of those things, or we're just lazy and we procrastinate a lot. But if you can get over all of those hurdles and you truly want something, then no matter what it is, you are capable of having it. Number three should go and should even have been the first thing that I would say. But number three would be to keep God at the center of your life. I don't know how people who don't have God, how they even tackle life day to day. I mean, life is already so difficult not to put God in the center because He's your creator. So who other person to put at the center of your life if not for your creator? That's just like really simple to do. So I encourage everyone to put God as the center of their life. The fourth thing now would be to stop thinking about what people would have to say or people's opinions. If you keep thinking about what people have to say, people's opinions, how people feel about things, you're never ever, I'm going to stress on this, you're never ever going to make it in life. Like, you're just not going to make it, because what would happen is you're going to keep being swinged here and there, and you just wouldn't have a mind of your own. And that's because you care so much about people's opinions, people's projection for your life, all of that. So just stop it entirely. Just don't care about what people have to say or what their opinions are or whatever they project you as. Don't care about it. The next one would be to deal with your trauma on time. I believe that we all somewhat would have one trauma or the other. It could be from childhood, it could be from a life experience. If you can't handle those things, or if you can't get over those trauma or talk about it, work towards it, work on it, however that case may be, it would really help you more in life, because you've already dealt with that. You already recognize that you have this problem, and that would save you a whole lot, instead of having to deal with trauma and using it to mess up your life and just make people around you so uncomfortable. That would literally drag you 10 steps behind. Okay, so if you can't deal with your trauma, deal with it, and deal with it on time. So the next one for me would be love and be loved. See, love is an amazing thing. Okay, God even brought love to us. Like, it's out of love that we are here today. So you can imagine that love is the greatest. So you open your heart to be loved and also share that love back. Okay, so don't always be the one who wants to receive love. Always strive to also give love back to people, and open your heart to loving someone, to loving people, to loving things. Just open your heart. Love is really good. Okay. The next thing now for me would be, like, this is something for me that I just even learned recently, is to find your purpose on time. See, if you don't know what your purpose is, or if you haven't figured out what that purpose is, no matter the money you have, no matter how life is going for you, you're still going to feel some sort of emptiness in your life. So the sooner you start to find your purpose and know what your purpose is, the better for you, because not only would you find happiness in it, you will definitely find fulfillment as well. So the next thing now would be to always leave your mark in the sands of time. Like, wherever you go to, just make sure you make an impact, no matter how small or how big that is. Okay, just like the saying goes, a good name is better than riches, and I actually do believe that. For an example, even if you start a job and you have to leave that job, you should always make sure that there's something people would miss you for. It doesn't have to be that you were the best at the job. It could just be that, oh, I would miss X because she's very funny. I would leave X because she's very kind. I'll miss X because she's this, she's that. Like something really positive that people would always remember you for. I do think that's a good way and a good thing to have in life, really. Like if you can't always leave an impact anywhere you go, that is so good, because it could just open doors for you that you can't or wouldn't even imagine. The next one now would be to capture all your memories. Sometimes I do regret this one as well. I wish I did capture like my memories. So before, I used to think like not capturing things on social media means I'm being private, but actually you can't just capture memories of yourself, your loved ones. You don't have to post it, just have it. It just always makes you feel really good when you have to go back and watch them. So if you're someone who doesn't like take pictures, do videos, I'm encouraging you right now to start doing it. Just start making memories, capturing memories and times. You don't have to post it. Just keep it for yourself, keep it for your friends, keep it for your family, keep it for your unborn kids. Like, it's just amazing when you get to like watch videos of things that have happened previously. It just has this spark it brings to you when you're sad. So just start documenting your life, okay? Next one now would be that happiness lies with you. See, nobody can bring through happiness to you. That's why I talked about purpose in the initial things that I'd said. If you find purpose, you would find happiness, you will find fulfillment. So don't get it twisted that material things would bring you happiness. No, it can bring you temporary happiness, but it doesn't give you like long-lasting happiness. Marriage as well, if you think you're one of those people who feel, oh, when I get married I'll be more happier, trust me, you wouldn't get that happiness. It will just last for a short time. So until you can find happiness in yourself and in what you do and in who you are, you would never ever truly be happy. So the next thing now would always be to look put together. So I know many of us, like if we're going to the groceries, we just like to look anyhow, you know, if we're not going to anywhere important, we'll just sort of look anyhow, haggard, just anything, anyway. But I think it's right to always look put together. I'm not talking about always putting on makeup because you're going to the grocery store or something. No, I'm just saying don't always look so tattered because you don't know who you're going to meet, okay? And I just feel like the way you dress sort of helps with your confidence as well. So say you're in a grocery store and someone comes to meet you and you know you're not looking okay, you're gonna feel like uneasy, like, oh, I want to get out of here immediately. But if you're looking okay, your confidence is there as well. So always try to look put together, no matter the place or the environment or how short that trip is. Just look put together. So the next thing now would be quality over quantity, and this goes for every ramification of our life. In terms of clothing, quality clothing over quantity clothing. In terms of friendship, quality friendship over quantity friendship. So this would go with everything in life. So always try for the quality and not having like quantity, okay? So quality would always override quantity. The next one now would be that your best days are still ahead of you. So you may be feeling like everything isn't working well for you, life isn't being fair to you. Trust me, it only takes a second for someone's life to change. So the best days are always ahead of you, okay? So there are days where you wake up, you're not even feeling really good, really sad. I mean, it's part of life, but always dust yourself back and just believe that moving forward, the future holds even better off than that day, okay? So the next one now would be to stop chasing external validation. And if you're someone who would always wait for people's approval before you do something, an example, you have an idea and you talk to a friend about it, but the friend doesn't feel like that idea is so great, you need to stop seeking external validation. If you believe in something, if you are like having that connection with something, or like it's just in you, you just can't kick off that feeling of whatever that thing is, just go ahead and do it and stop seeking external validations before you do something. It's definitely gonna hold you back. There's a reason why you're yourself, there's a reason why I am Grace, and there's a reason why you are you. So until you stop seeking validation from people, you're never gonna ever go far in life, okay? Next one now would be about to start learning about money on time. if you do learn about money on time, see, money is not something that you wait until you're like a certain age or you've gotten to a certain phase to learn about. I wish someone did tell me that earlier, like even when you're 16-year-old or you're 18-year-old, like you can't start learning about money and how to invest and how to like be smart about your money, how to save. All of those things would really, 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 really help you in life. This one now is at the back of what I've just said, and the next thing would be to read more. So just like I said previously, like learning more about money, in this case, it's not just about money. Just read as much as you can. Read books on finances, read books on life, read books on, things that would inspire you, read books on business. Like just read books as much as you can. You can't even imagine the world that books would expose you to. Like it's just a different realm altogether. For myself, I've just really started this like a few months ago, and I'm so happy that I got to start reading more. And I wish someone told me that reading more would really expand my mind, and I'm really loving what it's doing for me right now. And I'm just encouraging everyone out there, just try to read more. Like read. You never ever go wrong for reading. So next thing would be to travel and experience the world. So of course I know this is also like down to cost and down to like finances and things, but it's just still an add-on for me. If you can't afford to travel, which I feel like if you do save to travel, you can't make it, okay? So just try to experience life, go to other countries, experience people's culture. Trust me, it would open your mind to so many things. So if you can, or even if you can't, just work towards doing that for yourself, okay? Just pick out one country, go there and just experience what life is, and just come out of where you're used to, like your culture, your environment. Just come out of it and you'll just be open to another world of experiences as well. It would be to work smarter and not harder. I don't think I need to say too much about this one. It's just what it is. Like always strive to be smarter than working hard. So working harder doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get there. You may still get there, but it's a slower process. So why would you want to take the slower route instead of like the faster route? So working smarter would always get you further in life than someone who works harder, okay? And it's been proven in so many ways. And then the last but not the least one, which is the 20th lesson now, is to walk by faith and not by sight. So when you're doing whatever you're doing, always believe in yourself, always have faith in yourself, always trust yourself, and everything would work out for you, okay? So don't walk by sight, don't do things by what you think is going to be what you're seeing in front of you. Always just do things even if it doesn't feel like it's going to happen. Just walk by faith instead of sight, okay? So this is the 20 things that I've learned so far. I'm happy to do even more. Just let me know what has inspired you from this video. Is there anything you've taken out of this? What do you think I missed? I would also like to hear from you guys as well in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe as well and turn on your post notification so you get notified when I post. And that's it for today, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Okay, bye.